Okay, I'm at 25642. This is 55 First Place Northwest here in Issaquah. New customer. Haven't dealt with this property manager yet, but what we're looking at is a potential overlay on this property. It's a 48 by 60, so you got 48 feet going across, you got 60 to the building, and the asphalt is not cracked. You don't see a lot of alligator cracking. You see some issues down by the catch basin here, where the catch basin needs to be cut like probably about an 8x8 patch here, because there's like a couple sinkholes at the catch basin. So you got a couple sinkholes around the catch basin here that would need to be cut out, removed, and replaced. I would imagine it's probably 3-inch depth right now. So we'd have to saw cut that, remove and replace that around the catch basin. But then on the rest of this, I don't think a seal coat would be good enough, and that's probably why the customer is asking for an overlay. This might be a candidate for that thin lay, possibly, to where we're only doing about an inch or so on the top, just a thin layer on the top of this existing asphalt. And there's maybe a crack right in through here that we could fill, but that's about it. We would start right here at this line, go all the way in, do either like a thin lay like on the top, or we could do a 2-inch overlay. And if we did a 2-inch overlay, we would have to raise up the catch basin 2 inches, so we'd have to put a riser on that. And then we want to keep in mind that up in here, we want to make sure that the slope still continues down this direction. So we might have to do some either removal over here or grind it down on these edges. We probably grind that out over here and in the front here, so that way when we go to put that 2-inch overlay in here, we can bring that asphalt back to flush with the concrete. Right now it's kind of lifted right here, and could definitely be a trip hazard. So if we were able to take that down, bring the asphalt in, and get it more flush with the concrete, it'd probably be better for the customer. Okay, and then parking stalls, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 8 parking stalls in this lot. And then on the back side of the property, there is another parking lot. So we'll go take a look at that real quick. If you go back through here in the valley, or this little alleyway, you can see you've got housing right next door, some apartments. Get back to this other side, another small quiet street. As far as staging goes, this is Issaquah, so I don't know how tough they are on street use permits, but it might be the case that we could ask the neighbors here if we could park right along the side here of the property. Possibly, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of garage doors here, so you just never know who's parking in them. Not too far from here, there's some areas where we could, park a trailer and all that too. Here's the back lot. The back lot has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 parking stalls in the back. Back here, it'd be a little bit easier. We'd still have to do a couple areas of patchwork. So we'd have to do a 5x5 right here, patch to take care of these 2 potholes, and then we'd want to go around this catch basin, so we just do a 6x6 patch around this to get that corrected. Right here we'd have to fix this patch right here. Okay, so we got a 4x4 patch there, and then after that I think we could probably overlay this entire thing 2 inches. So keep in mind we've got the heat pump here And then you've got a raised concrete, so if we go up 2 inches, that shouldn't be a big deal. We could go 2 inches all the way around and take it out to there. We'll have to raise up this catch basin. We'll probably have to raise that up 2 inches, so that's going to need a 2-inch riser on it. Let me do the dimensions on this real quick. You got a catch basin that's out there, but that catch basin is for the street. It's not for this property. Everything kind of goes into the middle here, so everything drains to the center. So it's 48 feet across. It's 48 by 43 on this back lot. Okay. Gonna show you what's on the back side of this property here. You've got, this looks like what's on 51st Place. Okay, you got Napa, which is right next door. You got housing here next door. Okay. And that's it. So there's a possibility we would have to put in for street use permit in order to park out here, but I'd be looking for suggestions on that. Either we do that, or we have to stage our equipment somewhere else, or ask the neighbors here to park right along the side here, and it'd probably be enough space for us to be able to work. However, getting asphalt in and out of there could be a challenge. We could fill up the paver, but there's not a lot of room to work in there. It's pretty small, pretty tight. On the opposite side here, you've got Fisher Meats and Allstate. You got Las Margaritas. So you got a Mexican restaurant and a couple other places, and you can see that customers use the parking lot quite a bit. So it'd probably be tough to use their parking lot. There's a little bit of shoulder here on the side, but not much. So if we go to fill up the paver, I mean, we might be able to do it on the property, but again, it's gonna be pretty tight in this area. So that's all I got for right now.